What do you think you wasted the most money on in your career?
Women.
Excellent women.
Bizzy be tricking?
Nah, just Bizzy be paid. That's what Bizzy be doing. For real.
What do you think, Krayzie?
Child support.
That's where we are.
It just like seems to work one-sided to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only part I don't like about the system, because it seems to be one-sided, not in our favor at all. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, who's say you think it's just only in the women's favor, or?
Yeah.
It definitely.
I know.
It definitely. Yeah, you can't really even ask any questions about it. You just literally have to have someone go down there to Washington, D.C. and get legislation made and get a law imparted in the books in order to make it balanced. Because when they did it, it was just quick. You don't do this, you're going to jail, we taking.
A few moments later.
What do you think you wasted the most money on in your career?
Women.
Excellent women.
You know why he said that, right? Because of child support. Oh, I already knew it even before I got through the whole video, even though this is short. I already knew he was going there. Because you gotta understand something. I was a fan of Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. I've heard all the songs. Mostly a lot of them. Right? And Bizzy Bone used to talk about going through issues of child support and women who just wanted a money bag, you know, trying to get a money bag off of him. At one point in Bizzy Bone's career with Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, it's like he faded into the shadows. He wasn't in a lot of their videos. He wasn't in a lot of their photo shoots, because behind the scenes he was dealing with court case issues, dealing with women. Let's continue.
Bizzy be tricking?
Nah, just Bizzy be paid. That's what.
You see, he was very vague with it. He wasn't really trying to put it out there. I noticed that they do that. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony like to do that a lot. I guess they want the consumer, the audience, to fill in the blanks. You know, it's like a person who does riddles. Riddle me this, riddle me that. I don't know. That's just how they like to move. In certain situations, I get why they can't just put it all out there. It might be contractual reasons, NDAs. Maybe I'm reaching right there. But a lot of times, they just don't like to mention certain things. You know? I've noticed that. Let's continue.
What Bizzy be doing. For real.
What do you think, Krayzie?
Child support.
That's where we are.
Bingo. What did I just say? I knew that's what it was. Way before I even got halfway into the video, I was like, yep, they talking about child support. Krayzie Bone just confirmed it.
It just like seems to work one-sided to me.
Definitely one-sided. I don't know when this was. I guess this is when they put out their collab album, you know. I feel like they took, well, when I was a fan of these guys, right? They took way too long. They should have been put out an album together, but that's neither here nor there. They inspired me to make music. They're one of the groups that inspired me to make music when I was making music. But I don't agree with the Ouija board stuff. And we'll talk more about that at a later time. Let's continue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only part I don't like about the system, because it seems to be one-sided.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got off track. The system is definitely one-sided. I've seen a lot of my homies go through the ringer, man. They get took into the cleaners. Even though that didn't stop them from making other babies, but they were on child support. And that horrified me to not want to make those same mistakes. I had some friends that even warned me that I shouldn't try to have children. And if I do have children with a woman or a child, I better choose wisely. So, you dudes who have kids that are content creators, and you feel a way, I know you do, that those of us who don't have kids, and we're either close to your age, because I'm not as old as you, or we're up in age where you can have kids, and you're wondering, hey ladies, y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? How a man in his 30s and 40s and he don't have no children? That's a red flag. It's not a red flag. A lot of us are smart. We dodged a whole whirlwind of chaos. And a lot of y'all do that because you're not as happy as you claim to be. Yeah, you love your children, but you just feel like you're held in bondage in most cases. And you looking at us like, look at all that freedom he got. Exactly. Don't hate the game. But look at this. Don't be jealous of me, but at least you found your woman, right? Put yourself in my shoes. Now, I'm not saying that I'm an incel who can't get women, because I can get a woman. That's never been my problem. My issue is finding the right one. And I'm just tired of running into women that just want to control me and just want to use me, whether it be getting it in or for my money wise, what I could do for them. You get tired of that. That's why I'm monk mode. If a woman ain't going to want to be with you for who you are, the essence of who you are as a person, human being, personality, as a man, as a character, if she don't see no value within that, then she's definitely not for you. If all she sees is what you can do for her, financially wise or anything, then she's not for you. Because a woman, we went over these scriptures how many times? A woman should be a helpmate for a man. When you give a woman a couple of papers, she's going to come back to you with a chapter. You give her a couple of more pages, she's going to come at you with another chapter. You give her more papers to write on, she's going to give you a book. Women are incubators. Whatever you give them, they will multiply it. It's a fact. That's why they were designed to help us get to the next level. That's a whole nother topic. Woo, I love how I do that. And I'm freestyling.
That's the only part I don't like about the system, because it seems to be one-sided.
Definitely one-sided. And that's the point I wanted to say, because I was drifting off. I was going somewhere else. A lot of us wanted to have a family. You think we didn't want that? To you brethrens out there who have children, and you want to shame us and say, hey, how you got no kids? You can never understand. Yes, I can. I've dated single mothers. Although those kids wasn't biologically mine, but I, to some degree, do understand what it takes and what it's like to have a family. Now, I might not have had it from my own, but you can't tell me that I don't know what it's like to try to raise a child or children, whether they was mine or not. I treated them as if they were mine. Will I do that again? No. But I've been there. I know what it's like to walk them to school, make sure they get up on time, make sure they clean in the house, make sure they're eating and the mother's eating. Everybody eating. Especially if you got me in your life. Everybody gonna be eating good. You know what I'm saying? That's just type of nature of a person that I am. That's just me. But it is what it is. And here's another caveat. Anton Daniels' voice. If you've been with somebody for 20 years and you've only been with that person for 20 years, you can't tell me nothing about the dating scene. Because the dating scene when you were single 20 years ago versus the dating scene now is 10 lifetimes different. Put yourself out. I'm not advocating you to cheat on your wife. You know what? I ain't even gonna say that. But if you was to be single again and you was to date, you would see what I'm talking about. It's crazy out here. Some of us just missed the boat. We probably came across a woman that was supposed to be our Mrs. Right, and we fumbled the ball. But that's not to say it's too late. But at the end of the day, I'm not going out there trying to seek for it. If it come, it come. Now, do I entertain? I talk to women here and there. And that's about it. Am I smashing them? Nah. Monk mode. Let's continue. And the system, we already know it's in favor for the women.
About the system because it seems to be one-sided, not in our favor at all. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, who said you think it's just only in the women's favor? Or?
She really asked that question. Do you think it's only in the woman's favor? Is she serious? Look around. Look at society. What do you think, lady? Look at what a lot of men are going through. This is why most men today are in fear of getting married. Because they don't want to lose the house, the car, the kids, and their wife and their marriage, and half their paycheck. Now they're homeless on the streets, or sleeping in a car, or staying with somebody. They don't want to go through that. So to avoid all that, they just rather be by themselves. But it is not good for a man to be by himself. Eventually, he's going to have to get with a woman. Hopefully, he gets with the right one. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I know.
It definitely. Yeah, you can't really even ask any questions about it.
And you shouldn't ask questions about it. Because all you got to do is get on social media and you'll see for yourself. Why you think this whole gender war, red pill, manosphere, all this stuff is going on? A lot of men are tired and they're waking up. And a lot of women are confused as to, well, why are they tired? Why are they waking up? We all ain't bad. Well, then you need to get on the microphone and hold your sisters accountable like Danika's doing. There's another woman, I forgot her name. She's starting to blow up. Hold these sisters' feet to the fire. Hold them accountable. Let them know that all men are not Pookies and Ray Rays. There are good men out here. But they don't want those guys, especially in their youth. They only want to wait till they're ran through and washed up. Like Melissa Fords and Elisa Rays and all them of the world, right? Now they want a good man. And those good men don't want them. Because when they're in their 40s, 30s, and 40s, most of them either got no kids and they can't have kids anymore, or they have multiple kids, multiple babies. They got all these kids and all these baby daddies. What man wants that as his wife? Ladies, I know this gonna ruffle some feathers, but you gotta see it from our lenses. You have to understand why men feel this way. Let's continue, and then I'm ending this. I didn't mean for it to be this long.
You just literally have to have someone go down there to Washington, D.C. and get legislation made and get a law imparted in the books in order to make it balanced. Because when they did it, it was just quick. You don't do this, you're going to jail, we're taking...
So this all started when she asked them, what do you think you wasted the most money on? And all the Bizzy Bone just said right there, it's nothing but facts. Well, that's my time, y'all. It's your boy Donnie, and I gotta roll out. Peace. To the next video.